Hello and welcome back to Gnomoria. Let's start this running. In this episode, we've got a few tasks. First, well, not first actually, this isn't the highest priority, but we're going to flesh out this area and finish up the stockpiles for it. But primarily, we're going to try and sort out some personal quarters for these guys. It's been a while, and I've been meaning to do this for most of the series so far. So, let's decide on how we're going to do this. I'm not really sure what type of rooms I'm going to make for them. Except that we need enough room to give them proper walls. I could just give them a bed and a statue. For now, that probably would be enough. Let's see. That would probably work. If we make it about so big, then actually it doesn't need to be quite that big, because they're going to share a wall. Bum. It's not going to be symmetrical. My OCD. I suppose no. If it's not going to be symmetrical, it's not worth doing. So says I. Right. We want about 4, then another 3. Make it 4 deep. And the same over here. 4 deep and 7 long. Now we'll have a little corridor coming down there. And room there, room there. So big. Now, the reason why I'm making these this big is each room is only going to be 2 tiles, but we're going to have we're going to replace the walls completely to improve the value of the room. Now, whilst they're doing that, let's continue mining these areas out. The reason why I want them to join, is because it'll save me building materials. Stop! I don't care. You're stuck out there. We're stuck in here. We must try to ignore each other and live our lives peacefully. Now, as I was saying, the reason why I want the walls touching, ideally I'd want them in clusters of 4, because then this central wall tile, well, you'll see in a moment, but the more walls that touch, the way that the rooms work is the value of the walls are added to the value of the room. And that includes diagonals, and it includes walls that are shared between multiple rooms. The value isn't shared out, the value is multiplied. So each room will get the full value. Well, that's remove floor, and we definitely don't want that. We want replace floor with dirt clump. As always, let's get as much stone out of the fort as we can without having to worry about digging our mine any deeper. Just for now. Now, let's put that on to slow, actually. Let's go check out the mine. Okay, there's another torch due, but that's alright for now. Let's see. Still building the kiln there. By and large, things are going okay. I was told that I might like to have... Oh, bear with me just a moment. Sorry about that, I needed to sneeze. But I was advised to have 2 butchers. One for corpses, like just from an overflow, and one for... animals from an overflow, and one for corpses that just from fighting. And that would probably be a good idea, honestly. But it's a matter of finding a place to put it. Now, we've got an enormous amount of hides and meats. And that's kind of clogging up our system at the moment. We need more crates, and we kind of need them badly. Let's go check out what's going on out here. Now, let's get this sorted out, actually, while we're here. We want terrain, walls, and I cannot remember what that was. I think it was decorative stone walls. One there, there, and there. We're going to have to slowly build up a dirt ramp around the outside to finish that place off, I think. Now, there are a few other things that I have in mind for the future for our animals, and that is put the breeding stock elsewhere. Have them up here somewhere nice and safe. And then 2 overflow for yaks and alpacas, and only males will go there. Not big, but big enough. And have them directly in front of the gate. So anything that punches its way through immediately locks horns with our yaks and alpacas. And that'll be something I'll be doing, hopefully, before the next time I open the gate. Now, I've taken away the stockpile for food and drink there because someone has told me that gnomes will always prioritize quality over distance. So there was no point in having 2 separate stockpiles. It's a bit of a shame, but we'll manage. It does mean our military are going to be wandering all over the place, though, in search of a lovely food. Now, let's get some designated stockpiles for dirt. And we'll put the... dirt one. Add priority 1. And we'll get any dirt there. And likewise over here. Dirt 2. Add priority 1. And dirt clumps. And whilst that's going on, I'll quickly show you that we've got a few new members of our fort. We have got Burning Ginga, Magic Carl, and Ultimate Player 12. They are all farmers. Because we didn't have really any named farmers, so I figured we may as well. Now, while that's going on, let's check out what we got here. Got no tin. That should really be moved down because we prefer bronze bars to be made as a priority, really. Got copper there. How many bars have we got? Got 56 copper bars, 14 bronze bars, 7 malachite bars, 4 silver bars. I think it's high time we also looked to build some mechanisms. So a machine shop and an engineer shop. So let's go for this first. We'll take birch planks because they're the only things we've got, granite blocks, and copper bars as they're the most numerous. Much like all the other forges, these require bars to be created. But they're going to be very much worth it for us. That's a... which one is that? It's Build Workshop. I forget which one that was. Damn it. Now then. Were you taking that? Oh, you were going to get something to drink, I imagine. Let's continue watching our fort, make sure everything's rolling okay. Not sure that it is. Things do seem to be moving slowly still. How much materials are there? It's got all the planks built, looks like, and he's just stocking up the granite blocks now. But thankfully they are cleaning up the rooms, so that means we can slow time down a little bit and start building up the walls for the rooms. So we want walls, and we'll start with the walls, and for now they will be birch. I think this is probably the most expensive type of wall that you can make, and we want these rooms to be as valuable as possible for us right now. So we'll start by drawing out the length of the room. There we go. Now, there are quite a few pine trees up there, so they should be able to get that sorted out before too long. Another thing I was advised is that because milk and eggs are low quality compared to even the basic foods that you can make, like bread and sausage, and any type of wine, for example, I should probably sell those off where possible. And it makes sense. It does kind of worry me a little bit getting rid of it, but then right now we've got an enormous stockpile of food and drink. And that is going to cause us problems with manse in the near future, I imagine. Right, we're going to just let these guys grab those last bits and bobs and then remove the designation. That one can be removed, for example. They will now grab the stuff from over here. In fact, they're enough cleared out now. I can remove this designation as well. And the rest of this can be sorted out in a little bit of time. How's this going? Damn it! I knew that was going to happen. I need to let one thing build at a time, really. My fort isn't efficient enough otherwise. Just a bit of a shame. Now, as for you, what are you set to build? Statue, pillar, bedrock, statuette. Okay, that's not too bad. We'll leave that for now. And let's just go and check on my military a second. We could do with Spartan Cupcake. Oh, you're not wearing any armor because you're a Spartan. That's fine. The others are all wearing leather. That's not too bad. We probably do have enough to make at least one more suit of metal armor out of copper. I'm not going to use the bronze though, because I'm fairly certain that that's going to be required in making mechanisms. I want a crossbow, or at least a few things like that. May even get some traps if I can. Now, where are those bars? Ah, right, okay. So a lot of these crates actually contain things like blocks and bars and that sort of thing. And on that note, I can probably store the blocks themselves into crates. So I should build those up here, at least on that side of things. The rocks, they won't get stored in crates. They're like dirt. They don't get stored in a container themselves. Okay, the majority of the walls have now been built. Let's continue this. I am kind of making more work for myself by doing all of this at the same time, unfortunately, but we really do need to get these things sorted. It's pretty high priority to get some decent rooms now. I'll wait for that one. But what we'll have done as well, we'll have proper floors put down. I'm not sure if the floor under a wall counts. Given, I don't know. I'll have to look into that at some point. Actually, I could probably test it by building these ones, replacing the floors first, so even the floors under the walls are replaced with birch or applewood or something. Oh, you're off to bed. See, this will probably drastically improve our fort's efficiency. Having the gnomes actually have enough sleep that they don't need to stop every now and then. Let's speed things up a little bit whilst we wait. Oh, here we are. Now, what have I got here? A machine shop. So here we can make... Oh, out of copper. I thought you could only make them out of bronze. That's interesting. So we can make gears, rods, springs, bolts. All sorts of funky things. We're going to make this a priority 2 place to work. Actually, I might make it a priority 3. 4 rather. We'll always leave priority 1. Tinker bench. Let me select you. I want to select you. Don't let me select you. Do not know why. Okay, let's slow this down. Perhaps it's that. No, just does not want to let me select it. That's a bit annoying. Ah, there we go. It doesn't look like I can give that one a particular priority, which is a shame. Now I'm going to let them finish building that kiln. For now. We've got, well... I don't know. I would actually prefer this to be finished, really. I'm honest with myself. We're going to need any plank for this, any block, and a copper bar. And we'll have that built About there. Now, we're going to need our woodcutter to start work soon. Birch table, birch chair, birch four-poster beds. Let's reduce this to 1. One thing that someone mentioned to me is that barrels and crates, as well as bags, do not get stored in a furniture stockpile. I was not under that. I was not aware of that. I assumed that they would be stored if they had nothing else to do, but apparently no, they'll just clog up the place. So we're going to change the priorities to 1 of each. So hopefully in the future that will keep things a little bit better for us. Now, hopefully we will start getting some planks made, and they're bringing down logs from above. How's that going? Got a couple of pine logs. That's excellent news. Hopefully they can fell some more of these trees, because there's plenty of trees there to be felled. Let's check out our stocks. We've probably got enough food that I do not need most of these farms being worked. Let's check our plant. How much wheat have we got? 710 wheat. So let's turn this wheat farm off for now. And this one. Let's suspend them. I would say also probably this cotton farm. I'm going to want to change the shape of our farms sooner or later. So suspending these now, I don't know how that'll affect their growing cycles, whether they'll still be harvested or what. But I'll probably de-designate them in a little bit, just so I can change the shape of our farms, make it look a little bit better. Because we want to do a lot more with this space that we've got. Eventually, what I would like to do is have a large gatehouse, which incorporates a barracks, so sleeping quarters for the gnomes that work in that barracks. Not both squads, or maybe I'll make it multi-tier and have both squads living there with the training grounds on the bottom, with the gate is. And then maybe have a little courtyard with the male yaks and male alpacas out there. But it looks like the pine logs are being ferried down, and that is great news. It won't be too long now, guys. We'll get you some nice places to sleep. Let's see. We want to replace the floors. Actually, we want to replace these walls as well. Plank wall, birch plank. We're getting planks again, so it's good news. Let's replace that. And although this won't... no, we want as good as sleeping quarters as we can. So let's go ahead and replace the floors. We want... This is where I would like apple wood, generally. I could set them to do this by chopping down some apple wood trees. But we've already got so many other things that they need to do. You know, they haven't finished with that yet, so perhaps I'll leave that for now. And just have birch, or maybe even stone. Just to make it look a little bit different. Let's have a look. Could have some chiseled stone floor or block floors. Even log floors, actually. But if we're going for worth, then it's always going to be birch. Ah, the choices. We're going to go for chiseled stone. Granite blocks. Why can't I replace these? Oh, I'm building them, that's why. Right, we just want to replace floor. Chiseled stone. We'll just do this for now. We'll still be able to investigate whether there's any difference in value over here by replacing all of the floors over there. Here they come. Now the one thing I've noticed here is I've not really left enough room for torches, which is a bit of a pain. I'd be able to have a statue and a bed in each, or I could have maybe a bed and a torch in each. I may go for a bed and a torch just to keep the rooms well lit. We are going to need doors though, so let's have a look at doors. I'm not sure if the door will add to the value of the room, but we would like some birch doors. At least one of. Are we also making stone doors over here? 2 granite doors. We'll reduce that to 1 for now. Got chairs. We haven't got any 4-poster beds in there yet. Right, let's get... Well, we're going to be waiting on that for a little while. So, in the meantime, let's place some torches. Any torch will do. Place the torches in the little nooks behind the doors. And also, we would like some 4-poster beds. Any 4-poster bed will do as well. There we go. So we've got some 4-poster beds already on their way, which is excellent. I didn't realise we had any. And some torches as well. That's brilliant, actually. So let's speed that up, actually. I need to stop saying actually as well. Actually, I should stop saying actually. Right, okay. There we go. Very light coloured rooms. But plenty bright, which is always nice. And now we're going to replace these floors with chiseled stone floors. All of them. This way we'll be able to test the difference in value. This one's finished, so we want some doors. What types of doors have we got? We got the wooden doors, birch doors, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, once one of these rooms is complete, we will place down the marker to make it a dormitory. Oh, sorry, not a dormitory, a personal quarters. And I'm really not sure who will be allowed it first. I might just let anyone take it. I was thinking of giving it specifically to our soldiers, so that they would spend more time training. But at the moment, I'm not planning on opening up the fort, so it's not as necessary. Perhaps some of our other workers would be better for that at the moment. But as soon as they've finished building this, then we're going to be able to get some of our crossbows made. I'm not sure if I'm going to create a new squad for that or what, but... Okay, they're still doing okay. Zoom out a little bit and have a look at the rest of this. If we zoom right out and go up, we'll be able to see that there are quite a few goblins still outside. A lot of blood. Monitor lizards, plenty of goblins dying all over the place. We haven't seen any mants yet. Honey Badger probably took out a couple of goblins there. Overall, not too bad. First day of summer. Got to keep an eye on nomads. Actually, we should probably bring these guys into us. I don't know. Let's wait until we see how many nomads arrive. If not many nomads arrive, then I'm afraid I'm going to just say, well, sorry, but if you manage to kill off all the goblins, then you're welcome. Oh, 7 nomads, okay. That's enough for me to be willing to risk getting out there. Right. Here we go. Let's mine this wall. We need a temporary military squad. New squad. The Risen Meads. Okay. Basic formation. Or regulars. Oh, we'll go for regulars. And we'll just start throwing these nomads into these squads. As quickly as we can. And that leaves 2 then. Yeah, go on. We'll make another squad just for you guys. The Starry Ruiners. Fair enough. Right, there. And another one here. One of the differences between Gnomoria and Dwarf Fortress is that in Dwarf Fortress, you can theoretically wall off your civilization completely. Oh, no, that's personal quarters. What am I doing? And just leave your dwarves underground. They will eventually breed more population. You can't do that here that I've seen. There's no gradual births and gnome children growing into adults and then being ready to actually work in the fort or anything like that. That doesn't happen, unfortunately. Now, there's going to be a fair bit of craziness, I imagine. Guy's going to be running around all over the place, getting into fights, probably dying. Oh, wow. Right, let's tell this guy he needs to be dead. Right, well. Actually, let's... there's 2 there. Go for the dude with the giant axe. What kind of skills have you got? You're getting up there. Copper battle axe. Okay, we want an attack order on you. And an attack order on you. He's already bleeding though. That's good. Well done. Did someone bite him? Let's check that out. Got 2 group fights. We'll check out this one. Let's have a look. Punches a goblin. Kicks the goblin. Muscle smashing the bone. Goblin falls to the ground. Punches the goblin. Kicks the goblin. Bites the goblin. Smashing the muscle. Punches the goblin. Hitting the lower body. Goblin swings copper axe. Tiladisprixel's left leg is bleeding. Kicks the goblin. Punches the goblin. Not much going on there. What about over here? There's a lot of stuff going on here. Let's see. Bites the goblin. Dodges the attack. Punches. Kicks. Punches. Lots of stuff going on. But we're going to wait for our actual military to get involved in these fights before we start reading this stuff in detail. I really would like a miner to come and deal with this stuff. That would be great. You've picked up something. You've got a weapon over there. It's good. Some goblins are dead. Just not enough of them yet. Now, where are the miners? Are you going to open that door? I think you are. Right. Come on then. Quick, quick. Chop, chop. No, don't go to sleep. Oh. That would be just my luck. Right. That armored goblin is down. Good. Yeah, you go for him. Come on. Charge, my military. Where are you? There you go. Everyone's getting out there. The people who are bleeding, get in there. Grab bandages where you can. It's going to be a crazy fight for a little while. Now that our actual military is out there, no, you're out there for the long haul for now, guys. Get into the fights. Back up our proper military. Everyone needs to kill everything else. Right, let's just check events. How many? No people have died yet. That is amazing. It might change. But with our awesome squad of awesome here, I hope it won't. Let's see. Anthrax II bashes with his copper shield at the goblin, but the goblin dodges the attack. Goblin swings with the copper hammer at Anthrax II, but Anthrax II dodges the attack. Goblin kicks Anthrax II, knocks him over. Incompetent LP. What do you do? Scroll up. Swing sword, copper hammer, smashes the breastplate. Phantom KO7 swings the pound torch, probably heats the bone. Yep. Drops the copper hammer. Good. Disarmed. Goblin bites. Phantom KO. Hitting the right arm, stopping at the monitor lizard leather bracer. Goblin's right foot is bleeding. Let's scroll down a bit. Okay, we saw a red one there. Let's check that out. Okay, how did you kill him? Okay. Goblin kicks Mixil, hitting the left leg, smashing the skin, smashing the muscle and smashing the bone. Mixil falls to the ground. Zifna kicks the goblin, hitting the head and smashing the copper helmet. Zifna clearly went into a rage at seeing Mixel knocked down. Zifna punches the goblin, hitting the head, smashing the copper helmet. Wow. You are literally stamping and punching him in the head while... That's just amazing. Mixel kicks the goblin, hitting the neck, smashing the skin. So I imagine the goblin got knocked to the ground. Zifna just started wailing on them, and Mixel, getting their senses back, just brought the heel of their boot down square on their throat. And naturally crushed the throat, goblin suffocated and died. Well done, you two. You may be candidates for the military. Let's scroll down a little bit more. I know it's just past the 30-minute mark, but let's have a look at what other stuff happens. I'll probably end this episode when the fighting's over. Just a lot of regular punching and smashing. Incompetent LP bashes with the bronze shield at the goblin, hitting the lower body, smashing the skin, smashing the abdominal muscles. That will hurt in the morning if you survive. Bardophile Halcyon kicks the goblin, hitting the upper body, smashing the skin and smashing the ribs. What's Halcyon doing out there? You're a bard, you're not in the military, I don't think. I'll have to check that. In fact, I'll check it now. What is our bard doing outside fighting things? Where are you? Yep, you're a bard. I'm fairly certain you're not in the military. No. Not there. What about Velvet Evildoers? Nope. I haven't accidentally put you in there. No. Seems that Halcyon was like, nah, I'm a bit bored. You know what? I need some material for my next song. I'm going to have to get out there myself and beat the living crap out of some goblins. That is the only way I'm going to have anything to sing about. Well done, Halcyon. You are dedicated to the art. Right, no, we want him dead as well. He's on his own, so go and pick him off. Anything else out here I should kill before we're done? No. Good. Yeah. Finish him off. You should easily do this. And then we'll have a quick look at the combat log and see what went on. I think it'll be the last fight. Wow, there's a lot of group fights there, weren't there? Tilly, Goblin. Oh, that's crazy. There's loads. Is it this one? I cannot see. Yeah, it's this one. Basically our entire military, the actual trained military, all leaping on a single goblin. Kicks the goblin, but the goblin dodges. Well done. Anthrax 2 bashes with his copper shield at the goblin, hitting the left hand, smashing the skin and smashing the bone. The goblin swings his copper warhammer at Phantom KO7, hitting the upper body, smashing the monitor lizard leather cuirass, smashing the skin and smashing the ribs. Ouch. Incompetent LP swings the copper hammer, hitting the lower body, smashing the skin, smashing the abdominal muscles and crushing the guts. Yikes. That's a bit nasty. Hamster swings with a copper hammer at the goblin, hitting the lower body, smashing the skin and smashing the abdominal muscles. Hamster smashes with her copper shield at the goblin, hitting the lower body, smashing the skin and smashing the abdominal muscles. You are really going for the gut shots, you lot. Wow. I haven't seen any vomiting going on in this game yet, but in Dwarf Fortress that definitely does happen when the guts are traumatized enough, and if this was Dwarf Fortress, that guy would be vomiting up his guts at this point. Phantom KO punches the goblin, hitting the left leg, smashing the skin. Goblin falls over. Muscle, bone. Kicks the goblin, hitting the left leg, smashing the skin, smashing muscle and bone. Incompetent LP bashes with his bronze shield at the goblin, hitting the upper body, smashing the skin and smashing the ribs. Million Fowls swings with her copper hand axe at the goblin, hitting the right leg, slicing through the skin, cutting the muscle, smashing the muscle and smashing the bone. Goblin's right leg is bleeding and an artery has been struck. Yeah, no shit. Just got hit by an axe. A sword will slice your leg, an axe will go through most of it. Phantom KO punches Goblin and miss. How did you miss? He's on the floor, his leg is gushing blood. Maybe some blood got in Phantom KO's eyes. Here comes Spartan Cupcake, swings with her copper claymore at the goblin, hitting the left foot, slicing through the skin, slicing through the bone, cutting the muscle and smashing the muscle. Left foot is bleeding. Nice. KO bites the goblin, hitting the upper body, smashing the skin. Kicks the goblin. Incompetent LP swings hammer at the goblin. I feel this is a bit of a one-sided battle. Let's keep going down. Hamster bashes the copper shield of the goblin, hitting the right leg, smashing the skin, smashing the muscle and crushing the bone. Right leg has been mangled and can no longer walk. Bashes with bronze shield. Oh wow, you actually knocked him back. That's pretty cool. I don't see that too often. Millionfowl swings a copper hand axe at the goblin, hitting the left arm, slicing through most of it. KO punches the goblin, hitting the left arm, smashing. He's destroyed his left arm with a punch. It was just only hanging on there, but the punch pushed it over the edge. Managed to kick it at Phantom KO, though. It's still got some fight in it. Phantom KO punches the goblin, hitting the right arm, smashing the skin, smashing the muscle, and smashing the bone. Goblin punches Phantom KO. Compton LP swings the copper hammer and smashes the skin, splintering the ribs, puncturing the left lung, stopping at the left lung, and crushing the left lung. He's having trouble breathing now. Kicks the goblin in the left. Wow. You kicked it in the eye. That is harsh. Left eye has been mangled and is temporarily blinded. Probably for good, I think. Then bashes with the shield at the goblin, hitting the upper body, smashing the skin and crushing the right lung. Yep, no more lungs. Good night, goblin. Well done. Our victorious warriors heading back, and already our collection crews are out there bringing in the goblin bits. And we've got some bears, we've got all kinds of craziness going on there. That is well done. I'm very proud of you. But that's it for this episode. It is already gone about 6 minutes over time. I'm sorry about that, but I didn't really want to leave the episode on a cliffhanger with our men out there fighting things. So with that, we now have a significant number of new gnomes. I'm going to disband these things, so in the next episode, you can expect to see me having renamed a few people, assigned them jobs. We're probably going to have quite a few haulers for a little while, just to try and get the fort rolling a bit more smoothly. But let's check events before we go. Have any of our gnomes died? No. That's not to say that someone who is bleeding right now won't die in the next few moments, but I think we may have gotten out of that one without anyone dying. 7 nomads arrived. We sent out our military. We killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goblins. Nice. Well done, everyone. I think we can all say we're very proud of the military. You are becoming goblin killing machines. Keep up the good work. But for now... Wow, look at all the blood. Please don't tell me you're bleeding and you're sleeping. Please don't... No, you're not. Okay. Think some... Well, I don't know what's going on there, but there should be plenty of bandages. Let's check. No, logs. Damn it. Why? Oh, there's one bandage. Get those logs out of there! There'll be plenty of bandages indoors, I think. And that's probably where all this blood is. Why this is blood everywhere. It's because they're all running down there to pick up bandages. That is annoying. I will probably set up an additional bandage stockpile here for now. But that is it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. In the next one, we're going to be cleaning up the mess from this massacre. Probably long into the season of summer. We'll also continue work on the personal quarters, which are starting to come along. Not too bad. We need a couple more doors, but we've almost got 2-3 rooms complete. And I can only imagine that's going to radically increase the efficiency of our gnomes. But until then, I will simply wish you a safe travels, and I hope you will join me again in the next episode. But until then, take care.